Hello and welcome back to Sussex Farm. As you can see, we've been busy. We've done jobs for other farmers. We did field 1 in the top left. We did field 30 for the farmer on the middle of the left screen. We also did field 36 for the farmer, and I believe my mother did 25. So we have made a purchase. We did sell. We've sold our Eurobus 330T Pottinger loading wagon, and with the money we had, we have upgraded it, and we have now got the Strutman Terra Vitz. Is it Vitz or Vitzi? CFS 5201DO. Loading wagon with a capacity of 50,000. It needs 220 horsepower to power it, but we have been busy. As you can see, I've currently just been to pick it up. I'm using the New Holland. Let's just get rid of these menus. Don't need that on. Don't need that on. And yeah, we've got that. This is now taking it to where we've been busy working, and we're holding up traffic, so let's get a move on. Let's get to where we're going. Nice upgrade having the bigger loading wagon. I was debating whether to buy a field or buy the loading wagon, but I decided on the loading wagon for now because we do have enough fields to do for us at the moment. So we upgraded, which is good. We need to turn right here. There we go. Because we really are running short on hay and running short on straw, so can't wait for the fields to be ready to harvest. Get a load of straw off of there. Obviously we're gonna probably make about 40 bales just for bedding for the cows, and then the rest will be loose straw for the cow feed. Possibly look into doing some silage bales, putting them to the side as well. It's always handy to have a couple just in case. So yeah. Oh, come on New Holland, you can do it. Even though you're pulling this beast, and you're definitely not powerful enough to pull it. Well, power it anyway. Yeah, definitely not powerful enough to power it. That's why we've got the JCB over here, in this field over here, I believe. So let's see what we've been busy doing. We are near the port and the BGA. Can you pull it up here? Come on, I have faith in you. There we go. Let's see in the distance. Load of hay on the floor. We do currently have, I went over this field with the mower setup that we have and the tedder. Let's just get out. And I did cut all this grass and ted it, and I did start windrowing. And then I got about 3 lines down, and I got a worker to carry on whilst I used the mower and did part of this field, well, part of this grasslands over here, I've left a bit of grass because I am debating whether to do a couple of silage bales. I'm unsure yet, so we'll see what happens on that front, but we do have more hay over here, which is very good. So what I'm going to do... Oh, left the beacon light on again. There we go, it should be off now. Yep. So what I'm going to do is take everything off the JCB, just put it down for now, and connect the JCB to the Strotman, and yeah, we'll start loading all this up, take it back to the farm, and we'll have a load of hay. Right. So I'll get these tractors changed over and get it all set up. I'll see you when I've got that done. Right. Well, I've put this on the back of the tedder on the back of the New Holland. I did connect the mower system to the front just to move it, then I've disconnected it again because it was just too heavy. It was literally just to move it out of the way. We got the Voltra, which had the windrower. It's moved out of the way now, and we now have the JCB set up ready with the loader wagon, or the forage harvester, forage wagon, whichever term you prefer to use. I also quickly went over this with the windrower, got that done, and still the little parts of grass which I am going to mow and turn into silage bales, just so we have some, which will probably be later on today. It's just that's a beauty, and I like when you're turning with this, the back wheel actually turns with you, which really does give it a really good turn circle, which is pretty cool. Really like that. Let's start this girl up. There we go. Is it all on? Yes, it is. Let's get working. Tip it down slightly more. There we go. Make it a bit better. So I'm going to have plenty of hay. Not too fussed about hay bales, because with the silo king we can literally just get it from the silo, mix it up with the cow food. Unless we get a great demand for hay bales, which pretty much very doubtful, we could always just like lay it out on like a pathway or somewhere like that, and then just go along with the baler and bale it all up. I think I've missed some. Don't want to damage it. Let's just lift it up. There we go. Always get that in the next pass. Earlier I was watching a video on YouTube about these wagons, and wow, which one was it I was watching? I think it was the Krona. The one about a Krona loading wagon, the 3-axle ones, and the technology that goes into these wagons. I mean, it's just amazing. Just blows my mind. Really does. Krona UK Limited, I think the page is called. We'll get every other row and then we'll come back on ourselves. So we're turning circles. Let's see if wheels. Oh yeah, it's not turning at the moment. But yeah, as I was saying, some of the technology in farming is just absolutely blows my mind. The systems and it's just absolutely amazing. I also watched a video on the big pack baler, big pack square baler, and how people design things like that, and also the which baler? I think it was a crown baler, round baler, and it doesn't only do the round bales, it actually wraps the bales for silage, grass bales, and whilst it's rolling one out, after that's rolled out, it actually rolls it off the back into like a docking area to be wrapped, all whilst you're going. Just phenomenal machinery, really is. I'm not sure if that machine is on here. Let's have a quick look. I'm sure it is. I don't know if it's the crone, but I know there is one on here that bales and wraps. Is this it? The big pack? I'm not sure. I don't think it is. But there was a baler that just phenomenal. Big baler? Why is that in balers? I don't know. 12 grand for a baler. Nice. 39 grand. I don't think I've got the one on here that... Is that it? Baiters, lister and convenient bales, and a bale wrapper packs the grass into foil. Oh, I've only got the coon from the coon pack DLC. So 135,000. Looks like I've got to work towards that one then. Might as well go big or go home. So 135,000 we need to save up for. Well, I'm going to get all this done. Obviously we're going to need another load. I'll get it done and I'll see you at the end of it. Just back at the farm for the first load. To open the green door. There we go. Jump back in. Oh dear. Well, that was a brain fade on my part, wasn't it? Well, oh, I've just emptied what was left. Just look at that. Okay. Major dum-dum moment. Let's go put it in. Can this collect hay? Let's have a look. Forage mixers, blend silage, hay, base food. I'm not sure. Well, let's try. Start her up. If this could, then that would be absolutely amazing. But I don't really fancy messing about with the scoop. Does it? Yes, it does. I can't believe I tipped it all there. What a dummy. I'm so glad we've got this Arlo King. I would have been there forever trying to do this with the bucket. Well, there isn't actually as much here as I thought. It looked a lot more. Definitely looked like there was a lot more than what's said on there. Well, I'm glad it wasn't a lot. If you want to try and get that field done. So, let's... oh dear, I can't believe I did that. Let's see. This is really awkward to drive. The back wheels, I don't know if you can see, the back wheels are the ones that turn. It's really weird. Oh dear, probably not the right way to go about it, but it worked. Where there's a will, there's a way. We'll just put this mixer wagon in here for now. There we go. Definitely a lifesaver. Right, let's head back to the field, fill up again, make a second trip. Hopefully, I don't tip it all over the floor. I'll see you then. So we're back at the field. I still can't believe I managed to tip in front of the grain door. What an idiot move that was by me. I mean, only me. Hopefully it won't happen next time. Just have a look at that, that is amazing. Ooh. Baffles my mind. All this on suspension and just goes with the ground, picks up absolutely everything. It's brilliant. Let's carry on. Trying to think what we could do next. Possibly check to see if the cows and the sheep need anything. Do some jobs for some other farmers so we can earn a bit more money. Look into getting a baler and a bale wrapper. And basically just try to do other jobs until our fields are ready to harvest. Could look into possibly doing a little bit of logging. We won't be able to use all like the big machinery, so it would be like a little trailer, possibly a chainsaw, and just throwing it in the trailer. Possibly doing some wood chips. Could look into doing that. Possibly do some water runs, like fill up at the lake and go to businesses and the car wash and everywhere like that, giving them some water and we get paid for it. If we get enough money we could do a fuel run. But then again that's the expense of buying the fuel tanker, buying the lorry or the truck, whichever you call it, or the semi. It's just all expense. I can't really be affording to buy a truck and all that and having to pay on it every day when we're just going to do possibly like a fuel run here and there. But it's something we can look into. Still need to go to Abbott's farm about that tractor, the case. It's a really nice tractor. I do want to have it join our fleet, considering we got rid of the Hurleman, or the Hurleyman. whichever it's pronounced. I'm not very good with these names or model numbers, so you will have to bear with me. Definitely seems to be a bit more traffic. I've seen on the map that there is placeable areas for certain things, so we could look into having like our own little like botanical greenhouse area, some greenhouses or some bees, solar energy, get some solar panels. Look into that as another source of income. There we go, nearly full. Yeah, there we are. Head back to the farm. I'll see you when I get to the farm. Just getting back to the farm to get the second load dropped off. Ooh, we've got eggs, we're going to have to collect those. Just turn the beacon off. Hopefully I don't make the mistake I made last time and tip it all over the floor. Do it this time, to make sure that we don't. There we go. Oh dear. Nice to see, just in 2 loads, 100,000 litres. Whichever measure rule you want to use. Yeah. Let's get back to the field and collect some more hay. It's gonna be let's just pull off the road 1 second. Check these eggs. Just turn off. Let's have a look. Check these eggs. There we go. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 eggs. That's pretty good. I'll have to go sell these eggs at some point. Could always do that when we go to Abbott's farm to find out about the tractor. What's that? Oh, just a mark on the floor. Yeah, so when we go to Abbott's farm to have a conversation about the tractor again, I'll take the eggs as well. Let's go. So I'll see you back and to collect some hay. Just got back to the grass fields, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all this collected, took back, get all that over there, then I'm going to go drop the eggs off, I should say, if they're still open by the time we finished all this. And then we'll go to Abbott's farm, have a nice old chat about that tractor. Oh, back to the field. Because I don't have a baler yet and all that, I didn't think there'd really be any point in just wasting the grass. So what I've done is I cut the rest of the grass. Oh, I've missed a bit there. Just here. Oh, well, that'll be alright. I've currently got him over there tedding it, windrowing it, sorry. I mowed and tedded it. So whilst he's doing that, we're going to actually collect all this hay. Might as well. I don't see the point of just staying there. And it's now 6:59. Oh, it's taken a lot longer to do this than first planned. But it's being done, which is good. So yeah, let's I've already done 4 loads. So we've got 200,000 litres of hay, we're going to have a lot of hay. So yeah, that's where we're at the minute. Getting it done. Oh wow, look at that sky. It's beautiful. Yeah. Oh, the plane, look. Oh, how I wish I was on that plane. But I'm not. So let's get this all done. Obviously every other row. But I'll obviously have to cut back on myself because I'll definitely catch up the windrower. I'll get this done and I'll see you at the end of it. Load number 5. This will be 250,000 litres of hay. It is now 7:45. It took a lot longer to do this field than I thought it would. But definitely speeding up time is definitely the way to go, I think. You know, I've been mixing between ×5 and ×15 and it seems to be working pretty well. We're actually getting like a full day's worth of work in a day, which is good. So I'll do that from now on. So when we're working speed time up so it's more realistic, you know, and if we've got other things to do and we're worried about the fields that we own well withering, we could always slow time down a little bit and go from there. But yeah, I think we've now done a real load of work so far today, only being 7:46 now. Oh, 47. We've done a lot. It's been a great day. We've got a lot of hay, which is what we needed. All we need now is wait for our fields to grow. That's the point. Let's have a quick look. Let's just pull to the side of the road. Let's just indicate that we're pulling off. What was I looking for? Our field, wasn't it? Growth on our fields. Oh nice, they're all nearly ready. Oh, that's good. Nearly half of the fields are ready to harvest for other people, so we could go around and help them finish their harvests. So not long and our fields will be ready. So let's just put this indicator up and pull out. Hopefully we don't cut anyone off. There we go. Let's field there. So yeah, we haven't got much left in that field left to pick up. It did help that we had a worker in the windrower whilst I was mowing and tedding. So we definitely will have enough hay, which is brilliant. There's a nice big field there. I wonder who owns that. Yeah. We'll have to see. Definitely could do with a little bit more money, especially if we're getting that tractor. It might be a bit late now to go to Abbott's farm, but we can always try. So when we've got this done, I'll go over to Abbott's farm and hopefully we will have a new tractor to the fleet. I know I keep saying it, I keep going on and on about it, but I really do want that tractor. Hopefully you can cut us a deal. And yeah, we can bring the tractor home. And then the last couple of rows here, this row and these. So 5 rows in all left to do. I'll get this done and I'll see you at Abbott's Farm. Well, that's the field done. I'm now gonna take everything back, so I'm taking the JCB with the front mower attachments and the loader wagon. Then we're gonna head back. Nice walk. Then we'll pick up the New Holland and the windrower, and then take that back to the farm, and then we're gonna head back again for the Vulture, which is pulling the tedder. So once we get all those back to the farm and sorted out, we're gonna walk over to Abbott's Farm and hopefully get a new tractor. I'll see you then when we get back to the farm. Alright, so everything's back at the farm. I dropped everything off, I've washed everything, all the equipment. We now made our way to Abbott's Farm, just had a nice leisurely walk. It's only 16 minutes past 8, so thought why not. Let's see how much he wants for this tractor. Finally. Okay, well, wish me luck. I definitely want it, but I don't want to be paying over the odds. So yeah, wish me luck. Well, after nearly an hour talking, as you can see, my money's gone down. We did strike a deal, but there is a catch. We offered him 50,000. He said no, it's far too low. So he's short on straw. We don't exactly have much straw, but he knows we've got fields we can get straw off. So he said if he will accept 51,000 in cash, and he wants 20 straw bales. He said we can take the tractor now, but as soon as we get the straw bales we have to deliver them here and put them in there for him. So he needs 20 straw bales from us. Oh, I think that was a bargain. 51,000 and 20 straw bales when we get this tractor. Not bad for 51,000. He said he did clean it. Looks really nice. You can tell he's looked after it. He has actually cleaned it all. Looks beautiful. So we now have the case 1455, which is beautiful. I'm just trying to see if there's a light so we can have a proper look. Is there a light switch? Let's have a look. Doesn't appear to be one. No, there isn't. But we got the keys. This tractor is now ours. 1455 XL case. Let's take this tractor home. I'm impressed. Sounds beautiful. I'm really happy. Alright. Let's take this home. We are the now rightful owner. We've just got to remember that we owe him 20 straw bales. That's what I'll do. I'll meet you back at the farm and we'll go from there. Just got back to the farm. Turn the lights off. Turn the engine off. I'm pleased to have finally got it. 51,000, 20 straw bales. When we get the bales, obviously. He said that's fine as long as we drop them off at his farm in one of his sheds. Yeah. So it's dead on 9 o'clock, and I think that's time for me to go in and get something to eat and then go to bed, I think. Had a very busy day. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll see you later.